gonna do this. We're gonna get that thumbnail. We're gonna try not to die. This is not gonna go. This is not gonna go. Oh, my babies! Hey, what's up, guys? It's Steph, and welcome to my probably temporary, kind of new recording little space. Do you guys like it? Have my little R2-D2 lights, Panic at the Disco. We still have our good old Be More Chill pillow. It's still there, so there's a little bit of familiarity for you, but I thought I'd switch things up. I wanted to have a different background, so I just kind of switched up where I was. Because, yeah, why not? We're probably going to hear that in the next couple videos, because I did film a couple more videos before this, but this is this week's Friday's video, so I thought I'd mention it again, because those ones are in the future. You know. Anywho, with the Tony Awards on the horizon, and my heart really going out there for the SpongeBob SquarePants musical to absolutely sweep. Although I'd love for Mean Girls to win some awards too and Once Upon This Island, but I really want SpongeBob to do really good at the Tony Awards. I'm really hopeful for SpongeBob, like, especially with their nomination for best soundtrack, or not soundtrack, you know, like original cast recording, because they have such a variety of artists that worked on it, like Panic at the Disco, Plain White T's, Lady Antebellum. Such a beautiful mixture of genres. And it's like the sound, they're all slightly different sounds. You can all tell who they're influenced by, but together they're just SpongeBob, and I absolutely love it. And we're getting off topic. The main point that we're here to talk about today is I want to recommend books for theater kids and theater nerds that want to read more, but they want to still be in touch with the theater as they read. I don't know, hopefully the video will be catchier than what I just said, because there are actually quite a few books. A lot of musicals have been adapted from books, and a lot of plays have been adapted from books. Let's look at Harry Potter, the Cursed Child up on Broadway right now, and it's been playing. You got like Hunchback of Notre Dame, that was a book first. Sweeney Todd, I believe that was a book first as well. A lot of them have been adapted from books, and it's still going on. And then there's some that are being turned from musicals to books. Dear Evan Hansen, look out for that. I believe it's in October it comes out. Pre-order it now because it's going to be amazing. There's a tree on the cover, you guys! Anyway, off topic. I'm going to be recommending some books for theater kids and maybe introducing you to some musicals you might not have heard of, or musicals that you're like, God, Steph, I know about that already. Get the frick on. But we're just going to be talking about some books that are musicals or go along with musicals, and I hope you'll enjoy this. So the first one I'm going to recommend is a book that's actually really near and dear to me in middle school and growing up, because I absolutely love the series, and that's the Percy Jackson series. Now, the entire series wasn't turned into a musical, but The Lightning Thief was turned into a musical called Lightning Thief Musical, starring George Salazar, and I can't think of the other actors, and I'm a terrible person, but I just remember George Salazar plays Grover, and I loved him in that role. I actually have that original cast recording in my space, and I love it. It gives us the justice that the movies did not give us. We don't even talk about those. Those movies don't exist. This musical is the justice we deserve. It is the retelling that these books deserve. It is so good. The music is so good. My Grand Plan, The Tree on the Hill, you want some heartbreak, there you go. It is such a good imagining of this book as a stage play, and I highly recommend you check it out. Please do. It is fantastic. And aren't they supposed to be touring this year? They've been hinting at it, but I haven't seen much of them recently. I've seen more SpongeBob musicals stuff on my timeline. They've kind of taken over. Another one that's great from the youth and somehow adapts into a stage play, other than The Cursed Child, is Harry Potter. Now, have you ever heard of a Harry Potter musical? If you haven't, look it up, because it'll be the best way to spend your time. It is a great imagining of this story. The first year back at Hogwarts, or no, it's like the second or third year. But back at Hogwarts, you have Professor Quirrell, where he still has Voldemort in the back of his head. It's hilarious, you guys. It's freaking hilarious. The whole thing is great. And, oh, my God, you just have to look it up. It's fantastic. It's based on Harry Potter. But it takes such a fun turn for Harry Potter. You gotta check it out. I know I'm just kind of rambling, but it is a great rendition of these books. It takes the characters in a new direction, in a new kind of way, and it pokes fun at a lot of things, and it's just really fun. Next is one that I'm sure y'all know about because I talk about it all the time. There's a pillow of it right behind me, so spoiler alert, it's Be More Chill. Now, the book is pretty different from the musical, but I really like how both ended. I like how each one, with the endings, they were a good wrap up for the stories that they told, because Joe Iconis and Joe Trax kind of twisted things up for the musical, made it more in the culture because it was written in 2004 and the musical came out in 2015. So we have that great blend, like mixture of here's some, but we're also adding in our new stuff, like the smartphone hour. We didn't have smartphones in 2004. I don't know, I was like 7 in 2004. Still the same idea that Jeremy here gets this little pill called a Squip. It has a super quantum nanotechnology computer. Gets some brain, it tells him what to do, helps him try to be cool, try to be popular, try to get Christine. The musical characters are better than the book characters. Book characters are kind of flat. I really don't like Christine's book character. Jeremy is okay. Michael is definitely elevated in the musical, although Michael in the book did have some moments I thought were kind of funny. I liked how they twisted him from Weezer to kind of reggae in the musical. That was fun. And yeah, it's a really fun read. It's a fun way to look at what inspired the hit musical. It's coming to an off-Broadway production this summer. I'm so proud of them all, and I'm so excited. And if you are going to see that, I hope you have fun because it's going to be awesome. It's from Japan, so... One that I haven't personally read yet, but I just recently picked up, is Wicked. This is actually what the stage show was based on. And there's actually, my edition has pictures from the stage show and the production of Wicked. It's one of the most iconic musicals. I remember this was one of my best friend's favorite musicals. Whenever it would tour through my town, he was there almost every day. Like, he is a huge fan of this. I've been wanting to check it out, because aren't they making a movie of this too? I don't know, but this is the book that inspired it. And the music from it is amazing. Idina Menzel, I probably said that wrong. She's also the voice of Elsa from Frozen. So you know what her voice sounds like from that. Now transfer it into Wicked, and it's just absolutely amazing. I love the story, and I'm really excited to actually read the story. So there's that one. Next, I have two books that are actually inspired by the stage production. And that stage production being Hamilton. And those books are Alex and Eliza and Love and War by Melissa De La Cruz. Now, I love this. It is a love story between Eliza Schuyler and Alexander Hamilton. So you get the before, the meeting, the falling in love, and then them in the first one after their marriage and they've been together. And then, once again, I have yet to read it, but it is on my TBR and I got it, so I'm going to be reading it soon. We have Love and War, which is, it takes place during wartime. More characters are going to be introduced. In the first one, we did not see Burr, but I believe Burr is supposed to show up in Love and War. And I'm so excited. Don't tell me any spoilers because it's been out for a hot minute. So, I'm so excited. I love this book when it first came out. It's so cute. It's so cheesy, but it's just perfect. Alex and Eliza. Plus, you have redhead Alexander Hamilton as he was in real life. Hell, yes, thank you, theater and writing gods, for this beautiful creature. It's very cute, and it's just that extra little, like, love story between Alex and Eliza that we all deserve. I mean, just look at the colors. Here's Act 1, and here's Act 2. Here we have a full heart and them together and in love. And over here we have blue and a broken heart and them reaching for each other. I'm excited for all the heartbreak. Next, I'm going to recommend something for a musical that you may or may not know by Lin-Manuel Miranda. No, it's not the one we just talked about by Lin-Manuel Miranda. We're talking about In the Heights. This is a musical about life in Washington Heights and winning the lotto, 96,000. Damn! It is a really good musical, and I highly recommend it. It is, like I said, this book has pictures from the production, as well as the entire, like, the songs, all the lyrics, and the dialogue in between. So if you like stuff like that, you're gonna love this book. It also has a little introduction, and it has the cast from the production that we're talking about here, the original production. We have the musical numbers. It's so awesome, and it's just a little extra thing. Like I said, if you love musical, you love knowing all the words, you love learning the words to all the songs, you're better with visuals than just hearing, you'll definitely want to check out a book like this. And if you like this, and you like Dear Evan Hansen, they have one for that too. This one doesn't have pictures from the stage production, but it has this really cool fan art on the inside, at the beginning and the end. Has this really nice little foldable flaps on the ends. I don't know, I guess you can flip them in like that or like that. They're okay. I kind of don't understand them for a paperback, but they're there. And this one also has all the lyrics and the dialogue and the kind of stage cues on what they should do. And it's just really awesome if, like, again, you want to learn all the words and you're better visual than with audio. You might want to check out this book. It's really fun. Last one I'm going to recommend, I'm actually going to recommend two, but I only have one physically with me. And that is Through a Window, the Dear Evan Hansen book, where it gives this one, you get pictures. Oh, look, I got one from the stage production and them on stage. Let's see if I can find a picture of Ben Platt as Evan. Nope. There's the two creators. But this book has, first of all, beautiful blue pages. Hell yes. And it's just a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff and production stuff and telling you stories about how it was made and behind the scenes and how it grew, and it's really awesome. And for the super theater nerds at heart, the love behind the scenes stuff, it'll help you have an amazing day, and here's why. Read this and just learn more about your favorite productions and your favorite songs and how certain things were made. It's really fun. And along with this one, I'm also going to recommend the Hamilton one, which I don't have because it's very expensive. I got this for Christmas. It's the only reason I own this. The Hamilton one is very expensive, and it's always checked out of the library, so that's also very sad. But it's basically like this, but for Hamilton. You have more Lin-Manuel Miranda talking and going over the behind the scenes and the growth and everything like that. So if you're really into these big productions, I'd recommend getting these books because they're fun and beautiful, and they are very big and bulky and hard to hide, but they're so worth it. And yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys today. I know I kind of recommended some common ones. I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope maybe you learned about something you didn't, or you just like hear me ramble about books and musicals, because that's kind of what I do. I like doing it. I love musical theater, I love books, and when they're combined, it's just very heartwarming. My heart is like bzzz, my head is like wow. I love it. It's just really fun, and I love how these mediums are reinterpreted, whether it be through the movies, or it be through theater and stage and musicals, fan interpretations, all these things. It's beautiful to see something reinterpreted in their own way and switched around slightly, made better in some places, maybe made worse in some places. Either way, it's really fun, and I just love that about things like this. Just a little reminder too, books like these are usually about $7-8 on Amazon, so if you're really interested in like the little lyric books, go check them out because they're usually cheaper than the actual book books, unless you go for the bargain bin and some of the used ones, which is usually what I do. There you can get them a bit cheaper. And don't forget the Dear Evan Hansen book is up for pre-order now. It comes out in October, and it's going to be a book based on the musical, so we're probably going to get a bit more into Evan's perspective, seeing as through the stage we can only get so much, but with the written book we can actually get inside his head and his thoughts, and it's probably going to be really, 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 really sad, but I'm so excited for it. I have it pre-ordered, guys. I totally pre-ordered that thing. I'm trying to get an ARC of it. I don't think I am going to get an ARC, but if I somehow get my hands on an ARC, one, I will cry just looking at the ARC, and two, I will let you guys know about it because like I said, I'm very excited. Hopefully the pre-order will come the day it's released or the day right after it's released, so I can get a review up for you guys really quickly. Once again, that's in October. We're looking very far ahead. I'm just really excited. And I'm going to stop talking now. I hope you guys have a lovely day / night, and I hope you enjoy the Tony Awards. I hope SpongeBob does good. This is me praying, theater gods. I'll see you later.